Dean Spanos, I'm sorry, but I don't like you. Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. But your choice of relocating the San Diego Chargers to Los Angeles is horrible. I want everything to be good for the Chargers, but the Chargers are right now bound to disaster now that they have moved to Los Angeles. If you guys thought that the stadium and attendance situations were bad for the Chargers in 2016, wait till you see what's about to happen for them now. I know, Qualcomm Stadium had its issues, and I truly believe that the Chargers should not really be playing in that stadium. So let's build a new stadium in San Diego. Nope, the Chargers will not be as of now. Yes, it is true that Dean Spanos tried to keep the Chargers in San Diego for the past year, instead of just instantly joining the Rams in January of 2016 with the option that he was granted to, which would have instantly moved the Chargers to Los Angeles right away. But his methods of trying to keep the Chargers in Los Angeles, not pleased about at all. Here's the deal. He tried to get the city of San Diego to raise money by imposing higher hotel tax revenues. Really? You're going to make tourists of your team city to pay for a significant portion of the required fees for a new stadium? That's just got freaking greed written all over itself. Now, for the record, the San Diego community obviously rejected this plan, as it had only received 43% of approval instead of the necessary 2/3. So, with that option thrown away, Dean Spanos did not really have any options for a new stadium in San Diego without the Chargers paying for it themselves. So going back to 2016, the Rams moved back to Los Angeles after about 20 or so years hiatus while playing in St. Louis. And from what I remember, the city of Los Angeles is pretty ecstatic to hear about the news. I mean, after all, the Rams do have a pretty significant history back there. But guess what? The passion that I saw from Los Angeles as the 26th season progressed pretty much dwindled. And my guess on that is just because the Rams were complete horseshit for the 2016 season. So now picture a city that didn't have football for about 20 years before 2016, with a major amount of fans who only seem to care if their football team is winning, attempting to control two teams at once. Not to mention two awful teams at once. Wait until you guys see the reception from a team that will probably be worse than the Rams next year as the secondary football team in Los Angeles. Come on. The choice to bring a second football team to Los Angeles is freaking absurd. San Diego fans, meanwhile, are much more passionate enough. And yes, while the attendance was inconsistent, they didn't let go of their team, which is what I kind of saw from many Los Angeles Rams fans this season. And if you haven't read some news as of lately, lots of San Diego Charger fans pretty much started a riot, and they were just lighting Chargers merchandise in a bonfire. I'll have an article about that in the description box. So not only is the city of Los Angeles a big issue for two football teams, in my opinion, but I expect at most 15% of fans in the Los Angeles area to care about the Chargers. Why? Because number one, as I said earlier, they already have the Rams. So, is it really that necessary? It's going to look like, actually, it's going to be worse, in my opinion, of what there is now. It's going to be worse than what we kind of have with the Giants and the Jets. For example, the Giants attract many more fans than the Jets. I expect the Rams to do that over the Chargers. Number two, from what I'm aware of, a majority of football fans that live in this Los Angeles area are Raider fans. Many Raiders fans were still present in Los Angeles after the team left their city in 1994. And if you watched the Raiders-Chargers game in San Diego and saw all those Raiders fans, wait until you see the Chargers host the Raiders in Los Angeles, or try to host the Raiders in Los Angeles in a freaking tiny stadium. Speaking of which, have you heard of the new temporary stadium that the Chargers are going to settle in for 2017 and 2016? Or 2018, excuse me? It's called the StubHub Center, home of Major League Soccer's Los Angeles Galaxy. Oh, and important to point out, the stadium kind of has the capacity of freaking 27,000. So, although it is expandable to about 30,000 from what I have read, but still, the smallest current NFL stadiums have a total capacity of about 65,000. You're gonna make them play in this trash NFL stadium? I mean, come on. A total capacity of 30,000. That's just ridiculous, if you ask me. I would have just, if you're gonna put them in Los Angeles, just have them be with the Rams in their in the USC stadium. I can't remember the name of it from the top of my head. My apologies for that. Like Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, something like that. Anyway, going back to the StubHub Center, if you want me to be very honest, I kind of predict that the Los Angeles Chargers are probably not even going to be able to sell out some of their home games in this small stadium. And alright, so not only there's this huge issue, I just want to mention real quickly that this new logo for the Chargers is ugly as hell. I mean, it literally looks like the logo you would find if the logos for the Tampa Bay Lightning and Los Angeles Dodgers had a love child. Just look at it for yourself. It's just basically the LA that you see in the Dodgers with bolts coming out of just of the letter, like an appendix. And if you aren't aware, the internet has just been flooding the logo with a bunch of memes and other jokes. And that includes professional sports teams such as the Dallas Stars, Tampa Bay Lightning, and many other minor league baseball teams just completely making fun of it. After all, why are you guys just removing that awesome yellow Charger bolt? Come on, that thing was sick. That thing was a prominent representation of the Chargers. And not to mention, it seems that you're changing your colors from light blue and yellow to pretty much what the Colts and Giants currently have. Here's the deal. That yellow lightning bolt needs to come back now. Just like how the Chargers need to come back to San Diego. Now. And if you guys don't remember, Phil Rivers threatened to leave the Chargers in 2015 if the Chargers leave San Diego for Los Angeles. And now, from what I've read from new reports, it seems that Rivers is going to accept the reality and stay with the Chargers. But if he leaves, who knows, he may change his mind. If he leaves, then the Chargers 2017 season is going to be down the drain if it's not already in the dumpster yet. Because if he's not there, then the Chargers are going to go freaking 2-14 and end up with no football fans left for them in Los Angeles. Alright, so this is the conclusion to this rant. I know I'm not really the type of person who makes these videos that often, but I just had to make a video about this just to express my strong opposition to this relocation. I know the Raiders are also considering moving to Las Vegas, which I'm also not too thrilled about. After all, the ratings of NFL were down last year, and with this relocation, I'm expecting it to get worse, especially since if you saw, the NFL didn't even really want the Chargers to move to Los Angeles. So not only is this, I'm thinking it's going to hurt their ratings, another relocation of the Raiders to Las Vegas is just going to make it even worse. Alright. Shout out to Colin Beats. He's the only Charger fan I kind of know of, and since this video is about his team, I'm going to give him the shout out. Alright. I guess this is it. See you later.